Now, Miami is one of the most historic teams in college football history. And to this date, I believe they've won 5 national championships. But if you're a fan of the game and have been around for a while, then how can you forget the 2001 Miami Hurricanes? In my opinion, the greatest football team to ever do it. In that season, they went completely flawless, won the national championship, and sent a record 38 people to the NFL draft. Off the top of my head, just to name a few, they had Ed Reed, a freshman Sean Taylor, Vince Wilfork, Jeremy Shockey, Andre Johnson, Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, Ken Dorsey, Jonathan Vilma, Antrell Roll, who was a freshman at the time as well. So from top to bottom, this team was absolutely stacked. There's no denying it. But real quick, before we jump into the video, I've just finished it. You are not going to want to miss this rebuild. This is without a doubt the best team that I've ever put together. And I know I say that a lot, but this really was the best team, and it wasn't even close. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the last year had over 15 players go in the first round. Not going to spoil anymore though. Enjoy. Today, I want to try and almost replicate that. I don't just want to win a national championship with the Miami Hurricanes. I want to try and get one of the best teams we've ever gotten before. This means no restrictions with recruiting whatsoever. We are just going balls to the wall, trying to find #1 class after #1 class. And by the final year, I'm thinking that maybe we have something special here in Miami. Let me see, now that we're a 6-star, because we started off terrible. First interest, we had like one decent, semi-decent player. Actually, he wasn't decent, he was terrible, so we had no first interest. Let's see what season 3 holds. I can already see 3 offensive linemen that look amazing, 2 defensive ends, 2 linebackers, a receiver. You know what? We're going another 5 years. Forget the last 2 years we just recruited. This is where it begins. So we've already got 11 players on first interest. We have 3 out of 3 insta-commit. This means that we need to get a quarterback again. Look at this though, offensive lineman. Look, there's already 5. Crazy, huh? A running back, 5-star, a wide receiver, 5-star, another linebacker, corners, more guards. Okay, so we have too many offensive linemen now. I just need a quarterback. We might have to low-lock cheese a quarterback. 5-star athlete, 5-star tight end. Wow, more linebackers. 4-star fullback. I have never in my life seen a 4-star fullback ever. I've done infinite rebuilds, never seen a 4-star fullback. Oh man, he looks so good as well. The only thing we don't have is a quarterback here. So let's start from the top. I'm going to get incredibly dizzy again here. Being a 6-star here made all the difference. Now, I would really like some insta commits here. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row, 3 in a row. Oh, we couldn't make it 4 in a row. Imagine how epic that would have been. We got 4, 5, 6. This is what I'm talking about right here, fellas. Let's go ahead and round out the O-lineman here. Let's go the fullback. We have a 360 bonus. Kicker, we can come back for that. For now, we'll just go Eric Davis. We're in a bit of a stalemate for Eric Davis. We both get the same bonus. We got the lead on the fullback. Oh, this would be epic. No, of course, the one player I really want. We're not going to insta-commit. All right, so let's see if we can't find if we could find a 5-star quarterback, this might be my best class ever. 78, okay. Actually really like this guy. Perfect balance of throw power and accuracy. Blake Duncan is our guy. So that figures that out. The more linebackers I can sign, the better, because I know some of these guys are just going to transfer anyway. And it's just going to save us a lot of time overall. That guy's also a quarterback in case. We got 2 more quarterbacks right there, actually. But I still like Blake Duncan the best. Really, really balanced as a player overall. So could not be much better than that. There's 2 outside linebackers. One's 5'11", 197. 162, 250. Yeah, I'm going the 250 guy. There goes the fullback. Nice. Okay, we got a lot of players just then. Maxed out on our head coach. So I'm assuming by this point, I already did a little introduction where I said the first 2 years could not have gone worse for us. This is already looking 10-fold better. I would like to get some more insta-commits to kind of add on to what we've already done here. Like I said, I think we used up all of our luck for a very long time. I think we need to get a safety. I got one last time, but I think we need to get another one now. So unironically, because we did recruit the first 2 years, which you guys wouldn't have seen, but the first class that we got was really, really, really good. A lot of the players left, and the second one was probably the worst I've ever had. It was still top 10 in the nation. By our standards, it was terrible. So I'm surprised that we are doing this well. I mean, we're 7-0. We went 11-2, by the way, in the first 2 seasons. Both seasons, 11-2. Can't do anything from here. We got visits, though. Nobody can really come in until week 12, unfortunately. Really need to secure Blake Duncan here as well. We haven't beat UNC or Pitt yet. Wow, look at that. We're both averaging the exact same amount of points. So we're going to beat UNC and we have Pitt next week. So for the first time, we've beaten UNC. Nice, 12-0. We'll take it. I mean, I don't care about the national championship. We won by 1 point. So we are going to a natty. I just don't care, though. Season 2 got me mad. So I'm more than happy to take a national championship and say, hey, we did good. We didn't get it anyway. We lost. By the way, our running back, Parrish, is the most insane running back. In season 1, right, when we just jumped in fresh dynasty, he had like 1,800 yards in season 1. In season 2, 1,700 yards. He had a little bit less, but his average yards went up by like 0.7 or something crazy like that. Parrish does not have a good senior season though. Average 6.3, which is really good. So yeah, look, we jumped in, got 1665, then 1587. So we went up 0.9 in average, and then we dropped down a little bit towards the end, but not bad. And then Xavier's also been amazing. He had over 1,000 yards last year, and then he's upped it again to 1,400. Blocking has been really good this rebuild. That's the first time we've allowed more than 10 sacks to a single player. Sack numbers look really, really good. And look at James Williams. My goodness, 5 interceptions. Daryl Porter with 4 interceptions as well. I guess it's just going to be Darrell Winston. I mean, we need a defensive tackle, so why not? I'd be willing to bet me left nut that this is a #1 class. It is the #1 class. We got 17 4-stars. That might be a record. I mean, we doubled second. USC got 8. We got 17, bro. All right, so year 3/year 1 is out of the way. In year 1, we signed a really, really good quarterback. His name was something Powers. And then we got Matt Upshaw as a backup in case Powers transferred. Guess what happened after season 1? Powers transferred. So we still do have Matt Upshaw. He's going to be a 95 as a sophomore or junior. I'm not sure if it's gone up yet, but Matt Upshaw was really, really good. There's nothing wrong with this guy. In fact, he was going to be the quarterback for our final push, but it's all about Blake Duncan. He is the guy for the future. We also got Gerald Mitchell as well, just for shits and gigs, I guess. Okay, we got a bunch of Oh, thank goodness. That was our biggest problem with the first class, is that we got no linebackers. So both safeties are done. We need to get a couple more cornerbacks. Linebackers done. We need to get a running back as well. That's going to be another problem. Our receiving class was stacked as well. Look at this. We're going to have like all 99s at wide receiver. It's not even going to be our final class. So we keep our 10+ win streak alive. It was close. We finished the season 9-3 and then won our bowl game. So hopefully we stay a 6-star. That's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about. Upshaw did amazing. Not too interested in the stats because a lot of the players that are starting here were from our first team, but screw those guys. Players we have are the ones who are loyal, so don't screw those guys. But players leaving, we have 1 transfer, and it's John Barnes, a tight end. Okay, so everybody from that first class stayed other than a tight end. In fact, we might be able to pick up a tight end in recruiting this year anyway. Yeah, Davin Beck, check that out. So we got Ricky Holt, who I don't really care that much about. We'll give him 5K. And then 10K into Davin Beck because we just lost a tight end. Davin Beck replaces him perfectly. It's like we never lost a player to begin with. So in our modern era, we're 2 for 2 for #1 classes. We remain a 6-star, by the way. And in the first year, I got the #1 class as well. So we're 4 for 4 with top 10 classes and 3 for 4 with #1 classes. So it doesn't get much better than that. Recruiting is definitely done though. I've recruited 4 straight years, gotten 3 #1 classes. I am all recruited out, mate. He's a linebacker. Ooh, it's not like we needed more linebackers. So quarterback is done with Blake Duncan. Running back is going to be weak, but that's okay. We can't have the best of everything. All right, so everything is coming up in Miami right now. We are officially done. The worst part is, right, I didn't want to say anything, but I just got COVID for the first time. Like, this is literally day 1 of me with COVID. Me throat is absolutely killing me. Anyway, off topic, but regardless, Matt Upshaw up to a 99 as a junior. Hopefully our quarterback that we signed, Blake Duncan, can emulate that. He should be able to. He's already an 83. So I have high hopes for him. I'm scared of transfers, but the thing is, I'm not going to start every freshman we just got. So like, for example, I would want Trey Banks or Blake Duncan to start, but Upshaw's a 99 as a junior. So you'd be stupid not to start him. With running back though, I really have no attachment to Nate McCollum here. So we're going to let Lawrence start, but we're going to get rid of the other dude. The only thing we need is a fullback. And we just got an 81 freshman, a 4-star. So we definitely don't need a fullback. We signed Chad Ward in season 1. He was like the highlight of the class, funnily enough. Fortunately, he won't be there for the final year, but nonetheless, really happy about that. So we have 3 more progression seasons. Real quick, preseason, all NCAA, all Americans, nobody on the first team. Oh, and this was our player as well, by the way. Trevante Citizen is a real player. He was on our team and he transferred. We had a bunch of transfers season 1 and season 2. ULL of all places. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm just going to go to the final season when everybody's a senior, and we'll go from there. If anything interesting happens in the meantime, I will definitely show you guys. The progression seasons, there's not really a lot to it, so I've never heard a more BS excuse to go to Alabama in my life. You are not homesick, bro. You just want to go to Bama. And there goes Chad Ward. He tried to declare. Oh, in that last season, Upshaw led the nation in pass yards as well, which is pretty neat. Beat the brakes off Michigan. We have so many high 90s. Without coordinator boost, we currently have 399 overall players just by default. We have like 498s, 397s. We basically have like 2099 overalls right now. So Upshaw in his final season is going to win the Heisman, 3,500 yards, 49 total touchdowns. Not bad at all. We are going to another national championship. Only our second, I think, one of this entire rebuild. And we pull Kentucky. We're first in points per game, first in offense, first in total defense, and first in pass defense. I don't think it gets much better than that. We are really the real deal. This is year 5, technically, but we said fluff that team, and we still ended up making the natty anyway. So realistically, I could have just ended the video here and called it a day, but I think we can do better. Very nice. So Upshaw wins his Heisman, finally breaks a bunch of records, and wins a national championship in the process. I would absolutely love nothing more than to win 3 in a row. I think that'd be pretty wicked, especially considering this is, can we make Miami blue bloods again? Nothing's more blue blood than winning 3 natties in a row, mate. The players leaving. This is going to be interesting. Wow. We sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players to the first round. So nearly 30% of the first round was Miami players. 1 in the second, 3 in the third. Jeez, does it get much better than that? So it's going to be Blake Duncan getting the start. He's already 99 as a junior. Jeez, mate. 99 awareness. What are the throwing stats at? 88 and 95, and this is before training boost as well. We're going to start the season rank 1, rightfully so. I really like the way this team is coming together. I mean, the weakest part of our team is running back, and we're going to have 90s there. Our fullback is a 96. The O-line, though, looks amazing. We have 4 O-linemen over 90 already. The whole D-line's already 90. All the linebackers are 90 plus. We have a 99 corner for next year and a 93. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be one of the best teams we've put together. A pluses across the board. Not bad at all. Nice straight 99s. I mean, this team is busted and it's only gonna get better. We dropped nearly 70 points on NC State. So we have a grand total of 4 players leaving. So not only were we already stacked beyond comprehension, we're only losing 4 players and none of them were really that good. The best one was a 93 punter. We're getting rid of a 74 corner, an 84. Yeah, bro, no. Training results is going to be unbelievable. Okay, so the center's going to go up +7. We have 7 99s, 3 98s, a 97, 6 96s. Oh, this team is disgusting. I've never had a 99 fullback either, by the way. The 4-star Ryan Hollers. Bro, everybody that you just saw that was a 96, technically a 99. Get that speed and agility up. And we already got a maxed out OC anyway. No doubt we're going to start the season rank 1. Duncan is there. Edwards is there. Henderson. We have 3 O-linemen on the All-NCAA first team. DT makes it. Man, you'd be so upset if you were the 1 O-lineman that didn't make it. Like the rest of the team makes the All-NCAA team and you don't. The 2 99 quarterbacks. Running back's a little bit weak. 99 fullback. 3 receivers over 90. 98 tight end. 95 left tackle. 93 left guard. 99 center. 98 right guard. 96 right tackle. 2 90 plus overall left ends, including a 99 and 96 at right end. 3 90 plus overall defensive tackles. 2 of them being 96. 96 left outside linebacker. A 99 middle linebacker, 98 right outside linebacker, 3 90 plus cornerbacks, a 96 free safety, and a 99 strong safety. If we don't make a natty somehow, then I would be flabbergasted. So for context, FSU was ranked 4 and we beat them 44-13. Good way to finish off the season. 45-0 win over NC State. Navy also went 12-0. We're tied on points with Auburn. Auburn have Florida, but Florida's not that great. Blake Duncan going to win the Heisman that final year as well. Very, very nice. For once, I actually want to check out the draft results. I want to see where our players go. So we'll fly through this game. We do have Auburn. We had the most points per game, best offense, best pass offense, best defense, second best rush defense, and best pass defense. Blake Duncan, 3,600 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 5 picks. No running back over 1,000, but we didn't expect it. A running back kind of was our weakness, if you even want to call it a weakness. We had so many receivers out there. We had 4 with 500 plus, 1 with 1,000. Now that I think about it, there really was no weaknesses. 3 people over 4 sacks. That's crazy. What about our interception numbers? Nothing too crazy. So the stats don't really jump off the page. But the thing is, when you're sharing the field with so many 99s, I guess nobody's really going to stand out, are they? That's just another testament to how good we really were. The fact that we have so many 99s on this team that nobody stood out as a perennial best player. So we're going to open up scoring, add on to that as well. Our titanium defense will get broken through though. Auburn are going to score. Thought it might have been a shutout. I mean, it is 31-7, 34-7. And I think we're getting a little bit gassed. We're letting Auburn back in, but 41-14. Last thing we're checking out are these bloody draft results. But let me know down in the comment section, would you take this team or would you take the 2001 Miami team? There's a great case for either team. Personally, I think that this team right here is just too good, bro. We had 16 first round draft picks. So half of the first round was made up from our players. The 2001 class had 38 people go to the draft. We had 2 in the second round, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. We had 23 players go to the NFL draft. So we were 15 short of the 2001 Miami team, but there's just so many 99s here. And I'm pretty sure that the 2001 Miami team did not have 16 first rounders, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. Let me know down in the comment section, but that is where we're gonna end it for now. I gotta rest me throat. If you made it this far in the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your days are awesome, and from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Sometimes I wonder, can I breathe right underwater? Sometimes I wonder, can I speak in outer space? Sometimes I wonder, can I call upon the thunder?